Welcome back to my channel, guys. I'm Eliza Book, and today I thought we'd go over some sustainability swaps that you can make that are super easy and they're not expensive, because I know from personal experience I always want to be more and more sustainable, but some things to buy that are more sustainable are just not sustainable for me, as in I can't afford them. And so what I thought is I'd show you some cool ones that I have in this video. So if you enjoy them, please hit the like button and please subscribe down below, because it really supports my channel, and hit the notification bell, which is a little bell down there, and that'll notify you of any new and upcoming videos that I have, because I upload every week. And yeah, I hope you really enjoy this video. The first easy sustainable swap that you can make today is swapping to a sustainable shampoo and conditioner bar. At the moment I'm using Ethique, and Ethique is really good. They're super sustainable, vegan, eco-friendly, biodegradable, plastic free. There's also another brand which is called Go for Zero, and I haven't actually tried their product before, but I probably will in my next my next stock up on some shampoo, just because they're a little bit cheaper. Because one of these from Ethique, I really hope I'm saying that right, one of these from Ethique is about $22, which can be a little bit pricey. It's meant to be the equivalent of 3 bottles of shampoo, whereas the Go for Zero ones are meant to be like 3 bottles of shampoo and 3 bottles of conditioner. And I think they look a little bit bigger, and they're $15 a bar, and they're a bit bigger than this. So if you actually open this up, obviously I have used quite a lot of this at the moment, but yeah, it's kind of small at the moment. And you can get tons of different flavors, but like scents and things. You can even get unscented if you want. They did have a special the other day where I think their bars were about $15, but I'm pretty sure that's ended now. But yeah, they're really sustainable, really wonderful. They're biodegradable. You can chuck them in your garden if you don't like them. Yes, so solid shampoo bars are really great. You don't have to have plastic bottles in your bathroom, and they take up way less space. Like, this tiny little thing takes up way less space than a big bottle of shampoo. My camera just died, like my battery ran out of battery, and so I had to go charge it for like 4 hours. So I'm back, so if my hair's a little bit different, don't mind it. We just finished talking about the shampoo bar, which is just great. I love it. It actually cleans your hair really well. Like, I thought, oh, it might not be like as good. I used a natural organic bottled shampoo anyway, but I found that this one washes your hair really nicely, and it doesn't make me feel as oily like a couple of days after. Like, I need to wash it like every second day or something. So that's actually been a really positive thing about this particular brand of solid shampoo. The next sustainable swap that I want to talk about is the loofah scrub. Dun, dun, dun. So loofah scrub, my hair is attached to it, sorry. So the loofah scrub it's a vine. It comes from a vine, which is not very big. They grow like a decent sort of size. I'll pop a picture up here. And yeah, basically what you do is when the vine grows, it has a fruit that dangles down, and then what you do is you pick the fruit and you let it dry out, and then you take like the husk off. And this doesn't come out looking quite like this. It comes out, it's got like all the seeds and goop and everything. So then you wash this really well, and then you put it in the sun to dry. Or the process is something similar to that. If I don't get it exactly, I apologize. Yeah, and you end up getting a big long loofah. I've just cut this one in half. You can buy these online. I got mine from my sister, who has some local gardens near her that have loofah vines, and so they just harvest them every now and then. And yeah, so she gets loofah vines. loofahs. So what these are used for is you can use them to clean your bathroom, to clean your kitchen sink. I use it mainly in my bathroom, which is really good because you can use it on like the glass in your bathroom, because you know how all the watermarks and water stains sort of get on the glass in your bathroom. Well, this really helps to remove that, and it doesn't scratch the glass, because you got to be really careful about what you use on glass because it can scratch it. But I find this is really good along with like a natural spray or something. Cleaning spray is really good, like vinegar, you can use that. And then you just wash it and it just dries on your bench or wherever you want to put it. It's really, really good, and you can reuse it so many times. It pretty much until you destroy it. Like there's a little bit of a hole in this one. Like just there's a bit of a chunk missing here. But yeah, this is an up close look at it. So they're pretty fibrous looking. They're really good. I really like it. It was a good swap to make. Like I said, you can buy these. They're not too expensive online, but they do bleach them to make them white, because like looking at this, it's not beautiful looking. It's got, you know, it's got like these dark patches here, and because you know it's natural, just came from the vine. But yes, you can buy them online. They're not very expensive, they're very affordable, and they're great. I use them all the time. The next sustainable swap is one that I assume a lot of people have done, which is just getting sustainable and reusable, if I can find the end here, and reusable produce bags. Mine are plastic. I hate to say that they're plastic. I am going to eventually get some cotton ones. So they're a fine mesh plastic, these ones, but pretty heavy duty. They were just sort of the ones that I ended up with. I didn't sort of plan it so much. But yes, when these break, I will be getting some cotton ones, because they're even more sustainable, because they're not made of plastic. Yeah, I just take mine to the shopping center when I go shopping every week. And you can put your apples, mandarins, or whatever, instead of using those bags that are on the rollers in the shopping center, which then you just end up throwing them out, or, you know. So these are great, highly recommend. And yeah, I haven't even washed mine yet, and I've had them for months and months and months. So they're really good. It's a good swap to make. Some of these though can be a little bit pricey. It depends where you buy them from. But yeah, just keep an eye out, because there's places that do sell them for a reasonable price, and there's places that sell them really expensive because they're considered like eco-friendly, sustainable, and sometimes that just ups the price tag, even though, like, for example, these ones are plastic and they aren't made of materials that are like harder to source or anything. Yeah, just be mindful of that, because yeah, that put me off for a long time buying them, because they were very, very expensive. Like, it was like 25 bucks or something for like one of these, and I was like, that is so ridiculous. Other options, you can just make your own out of like old shirts, or, you know, make sure it's cotton and it's really breathable, and you can just sew it up and make your own bag if you want. But I don't have a sewing machine, so I don't do that. The fourth sustainable swap that you can make that's actually so easy, and this one saves me money actually, if I'm going to be honest, is swapping to a natural toilet paper brand that is 100% recycled. This brand is about $5 for 12 rolls here, and it's much cheaper than buying like the deluxe brands of like 3 layers and stuff. And I find that they're thick enough, they're not scratchy, or you know, like some people say, oh, I buy these toilet papers because they're nicer. I find these ones are really good. Yeah, they're probably not as soft as those really more expensive brands, but I find that this particular brand is really cheap. Natural. It's just in Australia. I don't know if it's cheaper for other people in different countries, because maybe recycled toilet paper there is more expensive. I don't know. I have seen brands that are much more expensive than just the average toilet paper price, but I find that these are really good and they save me money. So this is definitely a swap that is really, really affordable if you live in Australia. Not sure about other countries. but absolutely it is worth thinking about. The last thing that I wanted to talk about today, number 5 for sustainable swaps, is, I'm still going to use my toilet roll here to show you. On the back of some items, there's this little symbol here that says return to store, and that particular little symbol means that wherever you bought it from, so I buy most of my stuff from Woolworths, which is a big shopping chain in Australia, and basically I just keep all of my plastics in a bag, and when it gets completely full, which is pretty soon now, I just take it into Woolworths, and they have a big bin that you can just put all your soft plastics in, and then they recycle it in a better way than a lot of other things are recycled. Not better as in like the recycling process is more efficient or something, but it's more efficient to get it recycled because they can send it like directly to the right people who can then recycle that into other products. Like, you know how you can sometimes buy like cleaning bottles and plenty of other items like kitchen items and things that say they're made out of recycled plastic. So yeah, they can get made into those sorts of things. So it's definitely worth supporting that. And I know it can take a little bit of time and like a little bit of thought just to remember, oh, you know, I've got to look at the back of the packet and see if this one returns to the store, and then you go to store it, or clean it if it was like a bag that had vegetables in it, because we can't buy like fresh spinach that's not in a plastic packet, so that packet has to get taken back to the store. Well, we do anyway. So that is my 5 sustainable swaps. I really hope that they can apply to your life. They're really useful things that I do in my life, because I know that sometimes I watch sustainable videos and people like, oh yeah, I do this really cool thing, like my hot water system is run on like compost gas and stuff, and I'm like, that is really cool, and one day maybe I hope that I can do that, but yeah, it's not sustainable for my lifestyle. Like, I can't do too much, you know, because I don't have the money and that sort of thing. So yeah, I encourage you guys just to do what you can, because it is really worth it. And personally, I feel a little bit more like self-satisfied about the choices I make, because I'm trying to do my best for the environment and that sort of thing. Yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. And please, this time leave a comment. I really want to hear, do you guys have any sustainable swaps that you make or that you do in your life? You might not even like consciously think about them anymore because they're things that you always do. But if you do think of some, drop a comment below, because I'd love to hear them, because I'm always wanting to learn about new sustainability tips. So thank you again for watching today, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.
Showering shampoo bar. I'm not sponsored. Showering.